Hey, what's happening? Welcome to episode 8 of Top Binz podcast. How are we?
You're right, mate.
I went unreal, mate.
Well, no different away who we support today, are we?
No, I think it needs to be said because what was done today was monumental, historic,
Man United beat
world record.
Man United beat Leeds 6-2.
Celtic 12 trophies in a row, quadruple treble.
Right, all these go around, just have your fun, talk to me about it. What do you think of the game?
From a
Am I not getting an introduction?
Oh shit!
I was going to interrupt, but I was like,
this is Stephen. He's another Celtic fan. Actually, what to say?
Aye.
You want to say anything?
Well, you can also check out him on YouTube if you want to take it away.
YouTube, Stephen Neski.
Sorry, what was that? You
probably see me about.
Steve what?
No.
Stephen Neski or Decent Patter if you like a good bit of patter.
This is, see if you've been on Twitter and you've been scrolling, you've seen that Decent Patter hound post tons of shit every day. It's him that does it.
It's me that does it.
Yeah, he's brains behind the operation.
What's it like to have a Twitter account with like 100, what you on?
180 odd.
180 odd what?
I know
What?
180 odd.
Okay.
180 odd.
Okay.
Right,
That's how we call it.
I know you done a video on it, right? But at this point, who's the most famous person that follows you?
Well, he was in the jungle, Vernon Kay.
Vernon Kay?
I would say he's up there.
Is he?
Martin Compson.
Martin
The wee
Compson.
man.
Oh,
You seen the wee man? Good fella.
This is what was named Marvin Tromper.
But he's a good Celtic man,
Aye.
just like myself.
Aye.
So, I think that goes into it, does it not?
Aye, there you go.
So, what do you think about that then?
I think it's better than 9 in a row. Like me personally, I think that's a harder achievement than 9 in a row because 9 in a row has been done 3 times now. A quadruple treble is done once by one team in the whole world of every team, every league. Only one team has ever done it, and it's Celtic.
I think it's definitely harder to do because you're in a cup competition where if you lose a game, you're out of that.
And it's
You need to do that for 4
like,
seasons.
talk about it in the FA Cup, like it's the spirit of the cup or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like you can see biggest upsets and stuff like that. We've seen it in the past few weeks with Celtic getting beat off Ross County and Rangers getting beat off St Mirren, which I'm sure we'll go into later. But again, Celtic have done that for 4 years without losing a game in cup competitions and done it without a season without losing a game domestically. So I think it's got to be one of the greatest achievements.
Just a question, just off the top. Is that the away kit to that home kit? Is that the same
Aye,
season?
it's the same badge, it's the same kind of design.
Same design, same sponsors. Is that the away kit?
I think it will be, aye.
Is it?
I think so.
I just was seeing that
fact
there.
check here.
No, this is the no. I think it's the same season. No, that's the year before.
Oh, right, okay.
This is Love Street.
Right.
Team Celtic done.
Aye.
Called
Well,
the original helicopter Sunday.
That's this year, isn't it? That's what they replicated it.
Aye, that's what they went off of, Love Street. Aye. But that's again one of my favourite Celtic kits. I think it's unreal. Obviously, what about you? You enjoy that?
I'll just, you know what I mean, like, I'll just give my wee 5 cents on it. Not as if you really want my opinion anyway. For, you know, obviously winning the cup, you know, fair play to yous. Absolutely brilliant, you know what I mean? Quadruple treble. Never been done before.
Never been done before. It's never been done before though.
Never been done before.
By
ever.
By any team ever?
anyone.
No.
That's
Treble.
some statistic. Aye, fair play to yous,
But
there's a lot of silverware still to go. And I'm
And-
confident.
he's already out the cup that he's one way to win. So
He's basically had your name. He's had the name. He's basically had your name on the Betfred Cup and slapped up to St Mirren.
Listen, who wants to win the Betfred Cup? Nobody.
Well, you need to win it. You need to win everything that's going.
Nah, I'm kidding on. No, but we'll stick with you coming out. We'll get to us later on. Because
No,
I'm not
again.
ready to talk about
See,
it
the thing
yet.
is, as far as the performance is concerned, it's not a great performance, right? But it's outweighed by how historic this is.
Does this change anything about Neil Lennon in his future?
Me personally, I would still give a change in the setup. I don't know about you.
I would as well, but I think see this game right, and see because this has been a delay from last season. This game has kind of been like just a one-off game. Like this is what we need to win this quadruple treble, right? It doesn't really
affect this season.
Affect the form. I don't think like it'll give us a lift, but I don't think like you need to analyse this game to go into the next game. I think we're in a good way with the squad now compared to what it's been in recent weeks. I mean,
me personally, I would go back to as much as like this is me. I think Brown was really good today. Like out of a lot of the players, I thought Brown played well.
Yeah,
it was a strong performance, right? But I would still bench him the next game and play the younger boy like Sorrow and Turnbull.
Sorrow's got to get again, doesn't he?
Sorry.
We've got to start Sorrow, McGregor and Turnbull.
No, I think, I don't know, I'm trying to be so, just no be
I
as
think that
biased.
tells you.
It tells
No,
me.
just be biased. Be what you are, because that's what you are. You're a bit of Rangers fan at the end of the day.
I'm a bit of Rangers
You're
fan.
a Rangers fan at the end of the day.
Listen mate, see the end of this season, right? Come to me and we'll see who's better, right?
No, we'll see, because I've not got a bit of bone in my body.
You've not got a bit of
Do you
bone
know how
in
many
your
league titles we've won in a row? 9.
Right,
So-
you're still how many behind us?
It's about time you kind of caught up with us.
What do you mean caught up? You're still behind.
What?
You're still behind.
Have you won the league this year?
We've still
What
won
have you
50. We've won 54. 55 soon. You said to me earlier on there's 4 Celtic managers that have won a treble, right?
Yeah.
So it was Jockstein,
Martin
O'Neill,
O'Neill.
Brendan Rodgers and Neil Lennon, right?
Lennon now.
So he's won a treble for you. Like,
But as he said, that was like the tail end of last year.
Yeah.
So it's like that was like last season's campaign, whereas this season's campaign is it's not living up to much. Because when you look at it, like it doesn't look great. I know there's 3 games in hand which could play a vital role in the title race, right? But as it stands right now, Rangers are 16 points ahead of Celtic, and Celtic are out the cup. So as this year's campaign's going, it doesn't look good. I think it saved them the fact that there was a cup final in between that.
think so.
Well, I think that they've let them go. Well, it's your campaign to finish off, so we'll let you do that. But
what was it? I don't know. I don't want to pure hamper on about Lennon because this should be a day where you get to.
no, I'm absolutely delighted. But as I said, it wasn't a great result. But from a spectator's point of view, it was one of the best games of Scottish football in a while.
What more can you ask for in a cup final? I mean, 2 each, then goes to extra time, 3 each, goes to penalties, a penalty actually in the game, end to end kind of
All you're
stuff.
missing was a red card.
It was a pure rough and tough game. It was like
How
it was
many,
a
yellow
battle.
how many yellow cards was there?
I'm pretty sure at one point there was more people on a yellow than not on a yellow.
Was there?
Aye, that's what the commentator said.
So it was over 11 cards.
Well, that's what he says.
That's what commentator was at. You must be talking shit. There wasn't over 11. Was there?
There was a
no,
lot. I
basically
know there
over
was a
half.
lot.
I can find out. Hearts had 6 yellow cards, Celtic had 4.
So 10. So almost 11. Almost half the players.
But
Which it was a feisty game.
see, the thing is, right? People say it's like I've seen a few people say it's disrespectful and stuff. How?
I just because they were old teammates.
Who cares?
I just think it's a bit disrespectful.
No, because
The act of a Panenka is to completely embarrass your keeper.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I can. Yeah,
But to take a penalty, you're going to want to score. And then you said it as well, right? So see in a cup final, see if you've got a penalty, the keeper's going to be diving. He's not going to stay in the middle, is he?
he's got to be the hero.
He's going to have to dive. He's going to have to guess one side or the other.
So you tell me if you've got a goalkeeper in a cup final who stands in the middle of his goal in a penalty and they go to a corner and it goes in, that keeper doesn't get slaughtered.
He does get slaughtered, but I don't know. I just think sometimes he'll know Edward probably a lot more than anyone else.
so
That's probably why he felt annoyed, because he's
No, but
like...
I mean in the sense of he probably thought he knew where Edward was going to go. He's seen Edward hit.
But see, to be honest, I think it says more bitterness from Craig Gordon's side than Edward's. Because see, to be honest, do you know when you look at it, you go, oh, he knows Edward and he's been at training, so he probably knows where Edward hits penalties and stuff like that, right? But how many times has Edward Panenka a penalty?
He's done quite a few
He's
times.
done it quite a
A
lot.
good few.
He's that type of player. He's like a flair type of player.
Just off the top of my head, he done it
Go for
against Rangers in the semi-final, and he done it against Copenhagen at Celtic Park.
Aye.
So, if anything, Craig Gordon should know he might try something like that in a
Aye.
big game at a big moment.
But it's like, honestly, see being the keeper and then getting a penalty taken into you, the chances of you saving it is very slim anyway, innit? You don't need to guess where they're going. It's very like skill based for the player taking the penalty.
But I'm sorry,
Rather
see,
than keeper.
people can say, oh, it's disrespectful and we used to be teammates. See the minute you walk out to that park and there's another, he's on the other team, see if it's your best friend and he goes out and he's playing, he's playing against you, he's not, but he's not your mate anymore.
I don't know.
You're only mates on the park.
Well,
Is
he's
the
tried
other, you're only mates in the park is the other 10 people around you.
Aye.
The people that you are fighting with.
They'll not be mates anymore because he's trying to take his head off with the ball. So
He didn't like it anyway, did he?
he's obviously not want a Christmas card for Craig Gordon. So
Mate, I didn't think Gordon was like that, by the way. Like a wee bit of rage.
aye, he's quite calm. I thought he was quite
Aye.
calm and collected, but
Pure dark man, pure through the bottom.
But see the thing is as well, right? See if Edward takes that Panenka and then Gordon just catches it. It's switched completely around.
Oh.
That's embarrassing for Edward, isn't it?
Aye.
So it's the risk you take when you do a Panenka.
But a goalkeeper getting chipped is like a footballer getting pegged, but innit?
Really. But how's your nerves? Doing a Panenka.
Or to do it, I know. It just shows.
It's not, listen, people say, do you know people go like that, oh I don't think Edward's interested in some games? I think he's just, like, I think if you knew Edward he'd probably be the most chilled guy you've ever met in your life.
No,
I just think,
I genuinely think for a lot of games this season they've been interested.
I just think he's just chilled, to be honest.
I don't know.
Chilled last season, he scored how many goals and how many assists?
No, but it just goes down to your performance or just how you're playing. People have bad games or bad runs of form.
It's different this season. Do you know how this affects your season going forward? Then I know you've said that you don't think it does.
But I don't know.
Who's the next game of the season? We've got, I think you've got Motherwell. I think we've got St Johnstone away on Wednesday.
Oh, Motherwell, like
St Johnstone away, mate.
St Johnstone away is a tough game, but at the same time,
It's not the
Motherwell,
one away
like,
trip that's going to trouble us this season against St Mirren.
We'll get on that though. No, we will get on to that, by the way.
wait, can I say
It's
something?
not just
Right?
all about us.
Right, there's obviously, like,
Wasn't it? We could talk about it.
like, see Conor Hazard, right? As the game,
Oh, what's your rating behind?
right? See the game as a whole, right? He's a young boy, inexperienced, and I think.
Jesse?
21, I think.
Aye, but he's a young boy with not a lot of experience. He's played 3 senior games, right? And you can see that as inexperience. He coming out for a corner or coming out for a free kick. Like, a lot of the goals could be down to him, right? But he's an absolute hero for what, like, for the nerves of him to not have a great game and then step up and then win the game.
Because I wasn't too sure of him. Like, I thought he's done better than Barkas, right? I mean, but that's no hard. I
just need to make one save to be as good as Barkas.
But because he was saving shots, right? But I don't know if he was making it look like it's a good save when it could have just been held on to. Do you know what I mean?
The penalty saves were good.
No, the penalty saves were good, but seeing the match, like the first shot, it was like a pure dramatic save, and it's like, oh, a brilliant save from him, but he probably should have been doing better and should have just caught on to it and not do the like dramatics for the camera.
He's the first goalkeeper I've ever seen to turn their back.
Oh no, you've got to say about that second Hearts goal. It was actual like squashed in between 3.
I see, never turn your back, especially in a goalkeeper. The ball, he turned around, the ball hit him in the back.
Like Naismith was like backing into him in that.
Honestly, push him at the road.
Honestly, I'm going to complain to this.
Can I, wait, here's one actually that's actually quite a controversial thing about. Should Naismith have seen red?
I didn't see that, but
100%.
somebody told me he stepped on
So,
something.
so he stamped on Brown, right? Which to me,
100%.
see if Brown makes a big meal out of it, right? The worst that's going to happen to Naismith was a yellow card.
If he made a meal out of it.
Aye, but Scott Brown just moaned. Aye, no, but I think even it's like because Scott Brown didn't make a meal out of it, and obviously Naismith got away with nothing, right? But I think see if Scott Brown made a meal out of it, I think the ref was only going to give him a yellow card.
Why?
Because I don't know, it just didn't seem like.
I don't think you can give him a yellow. If the referee
if
actually sees him stamping on it, it has to be a red.
But then, see the thing is, it's got to be a bit of fair play to Brown for that, because he could easily have rolled about and pushed a red card.
That happened in Old Firm, didn't it? He pure rolled about and then people are saying, no, he's meant to be this big hard man, but he's rolling about to get a player sent off in Old Firm. Who was it who got sent off? Was it Morelos? He pure went down.
It was Morelos, I think it was the same game, Kent punched Brown.
But then that game, he didn't even react. All we went was like, because he would, because he just got stood on.
And then obviously Naismith got a booking later on in the game for his antics with Conor Hazard, which worked, because obviously they scored. Which is, to be fair, putting a goalkeeper off, he's done really well when he did that.
It was dirty tactics, like the whole game was kind of dirty tactics.
It was a dirty game.
It was, wasn't it?
See, to be fair, but right, it's obviously Celtic, amazing to win it and that, right. Hearts played well. Like, I'm not taking it away because Hearts did play well. They gave Celtic a good run at it, especially Hearts being a championship side, which have the team of a top 6 Premier League side.
They say that though, but it's just they're not really a championship side, are they?
A top 6 Premier League side, in my opinion.
See from literally what I've seen, which was the majority of the game, like I don't think like either team would have been unfair to win it. Like, I know,
but
that's a fair
thing. Did you see the first half though? We were. See when we went in 2-0 up, I honestly expected maybe 4-0. We were walking.
For me, Edward's got to take some more of his chances.
Oh, Edward didn't really have a. See, if he didn't score that penalty, you'd be saying Edward should be doing better because he didn't do anything. He had 3 big chances and he didn't do much with it. Well, he didn't do anything, he didn't score. Because Taylor was down that left, he had a good game, I think.
But what we're saying about Ayer and Duffy hugging?
Oh, that was honestly.
I didn't see that.
Alright, so the ball comes in, so all one of them need to deal with it, take a touch, pass it.
Across
no, it was like over as if they were going over the top, but it didn't get that far.
Right.
So then they both ran into each other and then looked at each other.
Have a wee moment, though. Happy New Year, mate. Just to
would you like actually ran into us like that?
Like it's like they ran into each other and then like they were trying to like push each other the way to keep going. But that guy was already through, which for me, he's got to finish.
No.
And that was at 2-1 at that point.
I will say that, we guy that come on, what's his name? I can't remember, Dinnerly or something like that. Oh my god, I've never met somebody who is the most... See, to be honest, see in 2 years, right, when he doesn't have a team, he'll be sending his agent that video of him scoring that goal and he'll be trying, that's it. He is the most selfish player I've ever seen. There was about 3 times where there was a counter-attack going and his name was in the headlights for every shot. I bet you he also almost started rating when he scored that equaliser. But fair enough, but see if I was his teammate. See when he hit that shot, man, it was 3-on-2.
See the most annoying thing about the whole game?
Sometimes in football, I think, like, fair enough, like, you can't win them, but see decision making, you should be good decision making.
See the thing that annoyed me the most, right, is the fact that Duffy and Ayer had their wee moment, right? But I thought Duffy actually played well.
No, Duffy
he actually played well. There was a few, like, there's no secret that Celtic are bad defensively. It showed again today, conceding 3 goals to Hearts. But it's shown a bit more positives than what he was. He seems to be a bit more confident.
But that's the thing though. But see, because he has been so bad, and he's not had a good start. See when he does decent, he looks good. But that shouldn't be the case. Like, fair enough, in the last game, he scored a header, right, and he's good for corners and all that, right. But defensively, he is really struggling.
Is anybody in Celtic a good defender?
I mean, well,
that's
a good question.
Black's out.
But defensively, I mean,
he's good defensively.
He's alright defensively.
He got about, was it like 13 interceptions or something against
down the wing, so like out wide. So see when it's coming in, and you've got Brown holding, right, who's just
a centre back.
He's a centre back, but he's not got your legs on him anymore. He's not really got like.
I'm not even just doing it. Doesn't it take anybody basically in the league who's got a bit of pace and pass Scott Brown?
Yeah. So see if a team's attacking you from down the middle, you've got Brown there, and you've got either Julian or Duffy, and then see if you're playing Ayer there. But if Ayer's there as well, but he's hit or miss and all sometimes. So
Ayer's probably our best defender.
No, he definitely is.
See, honestly, this is the way I see Celtic, right? And like Celtic will probably always score, probably more than 1 goal in every game, right? But I don't really feel. Let's say a few seasons ago, you'd be like, Celtic scored, you'd be like, an awful score. Like if you score into us, we're going to score into you. Like there's no way you're going to basically keep a clean sheet, especially against Raiders. I was going to take the 50%. But anyway, I just think in every game, like.
Oh, you'd be brave to put a clean sheet against any team now, to be honest with you.
Look, see if we can get Griffiths like fit. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like he's going to be our most dangerous player.
It's always a question with Griffiths, but in it's if.
No, I think he could be. He could be
how long are we just going to sit here and go when Griffiths gets fit? If Griffiths gets fit,
because everybody knows he's got the talent.
It's the same stuff I hear all the time.
I'm not saying Celtic would be a completely different team, but I think see if you can get some like an attacker on form, it makes a difference. But do you know what? See the difference with last year and this year is the fact that see the 1 or 2 goals we score. It's like last year we had the defence, so we'd score 2 goals and win 2-0. Whereas now it's very leaky at the back. So you would score 2 goals and concede 2 goals and you get a draw.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
We scored 2 goals and then
Hearts could have scored.
That's that.
Celtic could have known, but Hearts definitely could have.
No, there was times. See when they scored the second and obviously it was 2 each. The momentum was so much with them and they could have easily just went on 3-2.
Yeah, have you noticed? See, like most goals Celtic concede, it's on the counter attack because they end up putting 2 at the back. And everyone's pushed forward.
Have you seen us at counter attacking? Absolutely shocking. Honestly, there was once when we were pure breaking it, like Hearts were pure attacking or breaking. Edward's actually just jogging up to like the halfway line. It's like, what are you doing with Greg Taylor's actually balling forward? It's like, what's he going to do? I mean, he's got more shooting than me, and that's saying something.
Yeah, can we talking about shooting? What are we saying about Christie's goal?
Oh,
just a nice goal, decent, isn't it?
A nice goal.
It's an unreal goal.
Better than Taverniers free kick.
What? Right.
What one?
What one?
You joking? You actually take it?
No, it's more technical.
Right, what? Because I heard the commentators say that that you can't be giving Christie that much space at the edge of the box, right? It's a fair point, but see when you notice that the ball was going over and then a Hearts player headed it and it took 3 of them out the game and it gave Christie the space to have a ping.
No, see that first touch for Christie? World class.
Jesus Christ, what is it with you and Christie?
Honestly, it's Celtic won a quadruple treble. Had a wee drink. I'm feeling confident. I'm going to talk about my team in a good way. That's it.
No, but it's absolutely like exceptional. See, just like, winning 12 trophies in a row. Like, it's just exceptional.
So you got on to sorrow for a second, right? Honestly, boys played 2 games, you're making out as if he's at Kante in midfield.
No,
Three games.
Absolutely
I can actually no, but you see the comparison. No, I'm not saying he's in the level,
No.
but he's that type of player, a busy boy. It's like
3 games.
No, but I think if he gets a good bit more games.
judge it on. You can't say that
it's
he's
a
only
bit
played
fucking
3
early to
games.
say he's similar to Kante after 3 games.
No, it's
No,
just,
but I'm
it's
saying-
just how he's a wee workhorse. That's what it is.
But it comes into it as well when Celtic are playing in the worst form we've played since I've been alive, basically, right? Under Lennon there, and then you make the 3 changes: Turnbull, Sorrell, and Hazard, and it completely changes the squad. So you're going to hype the players up because they've completely changed how we're playing.
I wouldn't say it's completely changed how you're playing.
Well, it has. We went
has.
like winning whatever games in like 12 or something it was to winning like 3 on the bounce.
Like, see that
Hopefully that's a wee bit of momentum to go into Christmas.
I don't know, I feel like I've already said he's won the cup, fair enough, but I still think he's just playing basically the same way. I mean, he's had 2 good results, but I wouldn't say today was a good performance.
It's not maybe not, but we won the cup.
I don't know, but I'm saying going forward, I don't think
No, but
there's
is it-
improvement in the performance.
Watching it from a Celtic fan's point of view, I feel so much more confident than I did. Like, see before, you'd watch the game and I'd be like, what's going to happen here? Like, you're sitting there thinking, no, but you're sitting there watching it and you're thinking like, this is just going to be the same old Celtic. But with them, it's like it's more energised. I don't know. I'm just more confident with the squad.
I feel better with the younger players playing.
No, 100%.
They do bring that, like, do you know when you put like a young team in and it's like they want to do everything to prove why they should be playing.
They're hungry.
That's what it was like.
They're hungry.
I think, fair enough, but I just don't think that he's played that well. Like, it wasn't as if he's went out there and blew Hearts away. And people could say Hearts isn't a championship team or not, but I still think that Celtic team should have been blowing Hearts away. And
Yeah, but you say that, but then it's the same Hearts team that beat Hibs in the semi-final.
I know, but I'm just saying I still would expect Jews to be blowing them away. Like, I think, I'm not saying it's papered over the cracks, like you've won a bit, like the cup and that's brilliant, but I just don't think, like, I know you're saying there's a lot more positivity, but I think there's more the positivity coming to just win a cup.
No, because I think the positive, watching that Kilmarnock game the before, you felt like positivity. I feel like since we've introduced the 3 new players, it completely revamped the squad, to be honest with you.
And I think today why the performance wasn't as good as the previous 2 games was because he showed the loyalty to the older players or the ones that got them there, which I get, it's just fair enough.
What was the change?
It was like Brown, Christie, Edward.
But I know, but who did take out the team?
Well, Sorrell didn't get
a game.
And that's it.
I guess.
No, Turnbull played, didn't he?
Turnbull played, but
so it was only Sorrell.
But Brown, I thought Brown would start cup final. And
no, but
he had. I mean, but
he played
Brown. Couldn't not start Brown in the cup final.
I know he can't.
No, but see, when you look at it, right, how negative is Brown as a player? Like, he's a good leader and a captain. He gets everybody up for it, right? But see, he's a 4th centre back.
I think he's fucking shite.
I don't agree with that. He's
shite, man.
No, I think
well past it. He jumps about, wins a tackle and jumps about celebrating, man.
We've seen that, mate. He's probably man of the match today.
What?
I thought he was up there. He played really well.
Who did get man of the match?
Tinsley from Hearts.
I'll get man of the match.
No, it was Tinsley.
A Hearts player got man of the match.
Tinsley.
Talking about it today, seeing that Hearts team, if you're comparing them, like Andy Halliday and like Scott Brown, and the people like you're meant to not like them. Do you know what I mean? So they're always going to fire into tackles, 100 mile an hour, strong tackles. Whereas like Naismith and Griffiths are just the wee annoying bastards that just always like nip everybody's head and just do all the wee annoying things, and it gets everybody riled up. Which I think they both do well. Like all 4 of them kind of do their roles really well.
There was a lot of pure like battling going on, wasn't there? Like,
but I liked that. Like, I enjoyed the game.
Because I was saying, well, like Hearts, I would say Hearts is Celtic's closest rival after Rangers.
What do you mean, like 3rd place?
Like no,
like hatred.
Like the old firm,
right.
But then Hearts is like the biggest game after that.
Whereas like Rangers'
rivalry wise,
second rivalry would be Aberdeen. Like every time you play, it's like a tough like.
Aberdeen or Hibs?
I'd say Aberdeen.
It's Aberdeen.
Think so?
Because you even go back years when, mind you, the headbutt by Mulgrew. It was just always a battle.
I hate everyone basically apart from Rangers, but definitely hate Aberdeen. I don't know, to be honest, I don't know. I hate Hibs a lot, but it's just because of that cup final.
And even just like Porteous and all that. Like now there's like
a few. Funny.
There's always a hang when you play Hibs. There's always a hang.
He's just a wee dick.
Well,
I guess he should
I think he went up at Celtic at one point now.
Porteous, not enough.
I don't think
In the
like,
future?
I don't think ability wise, I think he's just.
I think people say that because he plays for Hibs and he
He's got that
Rangers and stuff like
personality
that. Aye, but he's no good enough to play for Celtic. You're talking about Celtic in Europa League and all that.
Aye.
You seen him in the ball?
Aye, well, when I say this, I'm not saying that, because obviously the defence is not doing well now at all for Celtic, so I'm not saying Porteous is the one to.
I think he's like.
We need to get someone else to sort it out.
Would you take him at Celtic?
No.
Well, not right now. I wouldn't say like. Right
I think
now,
it's like Hendry ability
Oh.
with like a Scott Brown personality.
That's
Oh man, don't remember.
I'd actually say that's
I forgot about Hendry.
brilliant.
It is, isn't it? Just
I forgot about Hendry.
see, well, I've been seeing a lot of reports about Celtic going back in for Fraser Foster.
See,
That's like having like a 25 goal
would you-
striker
would you-
itself.
It's going to sound stupid, so would you take him? Because obviously you would just take him because of desperation.
Because he said no, but I know what you mean.
Like,
No,
just turning these down when you needed the most.
Like-
Like, see, let's just say Rangers win the league by 7 points, right?
Mhm.
So he's won the FA, but something just from this end to the season, right? He could have been there from the start to help he's getting that
I
and he
know.
turns he's down.
I know, but then if you don't hold that against him, if you can take him, you can take him.
Think so?
I think he did because it just goes down. Like I get what he done, right? Which I'm not like I don't like it, but the sheer ability of him is too hard to say no to if we can get him the second time around.
I don't think it'll happen though, because you think about it, right? So
What's he got going for him?
Connor Hazard, but not even just that. See the players we've got in the books right now. We've got Connor Hazard now, who's just basically established himself by saving the 2 penalties. Is probably the first choice keeper now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Think so?
I don't think
we
so.
started the past 3 games.
Aye, but ability wise in the game,
And-
he wasn't great in the actual game. Like he's a hero for saving the penalties, but I don't
Do you think
think.
he's first choice keeper then?
Yeah, because with a keeper, until they make a big mistake,
But I think he
They're-
did make a big mistake.
I think he made 3 big mistakes.
He
I
saved
think he
his
was absolutely.
because he's what he done in the penalty shootout.
Uh-huh.
100% start in the next few games.
Yeah.
But I do just think in the next few games he'll probably make another mistake. And
Aye,
probably
if he
get
makes
back
it, that's what I mean. He's first choice until he makes a mistake,
Uh-huh.
and then you can bring him out. But see if you look at it that way, right? So he's like top in the pecking order, and then you've got Bain and then Barkas.
Chenzo, it's that way.
Oh,
Barkas
Barkas,
last.
Bain.
I
They're
put
probably
Barkas
on
on-
level.
See, the thing is, me personally, right? Obviously, Henry Hazard's done well that game, but see, actual starting, I'd have played Ben.
Would you?
A bit more experience.
You shouldn't be signing a keeper for a 10-in-a-row season, like a new keeper from a new league, because you need the most important player you want solid is the keeper. And with Fraser Foster, it brought you so much more confidence.
But that wasn't Celtic's choice. They wanted Forster.
No,
they
I know.
wanted the same
No,
keeper.
I know,
why
I
would
know.
you? But see, for me, right, I'm signing David Marshall for nothing. A Scottish international, right, who then also can speak English with Duffy,
I think that's
speak English with Ayer, and speak English with Julian, which is because if he's Greek international, right, what's not to say he's came over here and he can't speak a word
I
English?
think that's easy to say go for David Marshall now because he what he done for Scotland. I bet any money at the start of the season somebody said to
No,
you,
but
David Marshall.
I said at the start, but I'd take him.
If somebody said to you at the start of the season you're looking at Fraser Foster and David Marshall, they'd been like, what the fuck is this? You signed a keeper for 5 million.
But then
for spending 5 million, this guy's going to be
He
brilliant.
had a really good record in Greece as well, though, with Athens.
Aye,
not
against,
keep it
like,
so
No,
many
but then,
chip
but how can you command your area and command
What?
your?
What'd you say?
He said putting his chip shop on and stuff like that.
But how can you command your defence in your area if you can't speak the same language?
I know, that's like Quadruple captain for Chelsea, doesn't speak English.
No.
Aye. Anyway,
Right, anyway, we'll go on to Rangers because we've spoken about Celtic for too long.
right, we'll start in midweek.
I'll start.
We'll start midweekend.
I'll start midweek and I'll be brutally honest, right? So, I said to you last week, remember I did actually say
Don't
that
take me.
I'm worried a wee bit for the St Mirren game,
Yeah.
right? All I can say about Wednesday night is it was a first chance, right? Properly, right? Like, basically, as you've said, our name was on the trophy, right? You need to beat the teams, obviously, right? But we've never been given such a clear opportunity, probably since we got Hibs in the final, however many years ago, right? I went to St Mirren. First of all, when I seen the team, players like Barris, which isn't starting, I couldn't get my head around
Was he
it.
not injured, but?
No.
I thought he just came back for injury or
No.
something, no?
Wasn't injured.
But
So I couldn't. No, but what I'm trying to say is, it's so clear, right, that was our main, like not main, but that was our, like, oh my god, Christ, statistically, right,
Yeah.
basically 97% we're going to win that, right? And I don't know if he's just overlooked St Mirren who were on a good run of form, but I couldn't believe it when I seen the team. We've still got so much quality, right? And we should have went past St Mirren with absolute ease, but I don't know, I just think like if you're another player in the team and you see some of the big names have been dropped, do you maybe start subconsciously thinking, right, okay,
you see a big name have been dropped, are you telling me that I think about maybe 7 or 8 of that team would be your starting 11 team? Like your best 11.
But I'm just saying, even if you drop 1 or 2, does that send a message that, alright,
we're not taking this as serious?
Whereas if Gerrard put out, listen, this is our strongest team, he probably did say, oh, this is a must-win game and all that, but I just think putting out the strongest team sends a message in every game. You don't rest players in a big game.
Can I say, see, obviously, I think I slaughtered Morelos last week, right? Obviously,
you always slaughter Morelos.
No, I don't rate him as a player, right? But is this like, obviously I said, oh, he's no scoring, or he's had good opportunities, he's no took them, right? And obviously people keep going, oh, he's the Firmino, you know, that shite, right? But is that what Rangers missed? Because he's been out for 2 games, fair enough, he's dug in deep and he's won 3-1 against Motherwell. It was not, the scoreline does not reflect like the fact that they had 11 men behind the ball. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, he's struck, like, it says 3-1 as if it was kind of comfortable, but he's like, you couldn't break them down for 75 minutes or whatever it was, right? But was that what you were missing? That, like, were Rangers missing that Morelos to do that?
I honestly, see, to be honest now, like, we can sit here and make up excuses and say we didn't have Morelos, like, it was nothing to do with everyone else in the pitch was playing well, we just didn't have Morelos here. Every single player on that, there wasn't one Rangers player who played well on whatever night it was, Tuesday.
Do you know what it seems like?
It's nothing to do with Morelos. I don't know what it was, if it was pressure or letting ourselves go, like, there was no excuse, and it's the most angry I've been since last year's cup final against Chelsea.
Got a walk? You had to go to a walk?
I had to go to a walk on it after the game. I honestly...
Well, it's been a while since you've lost,
mate,
to be honest.
No, it wasn't even the way we'd lost, right, whatever. It's the fact that we made St Mirren look like Atletico Madrid.
So you think, do you want to know the difference with St Mirren had a go?
What?
They had a go at ease.
I thought they did. No, but
they evidently did, they scored 3 goals.
They won 1-0 up, right? And we had a few chances after Itten got a header to the line and stuff like that, right? And I'm sitting there like, no, easy. And it's just, I think it's what it is. See the penalty, it just completely threw our rhythm off. So, and we didn't expect it. And see, ever since that penalty, we were just...
Well, that was kind of the same as the Celtic game, but like cruising first half and then they scored an early goal, or a goal they weren't expecting, threw off the rhythm, completely different game. Because that's what happened.
And that shouldn't be happening at big teams. A goal shouldn't be.
And then especially the fact that St Mirren scored the next goal after that, it like suddenly you're going, oh shit, like we're down to St Mirren here.
It was, I don't know, there was a lot of things that we couldn't see the hands. You can look into it and go, you know, that we've crumbled and whatever, or pressure got to stuff like that.
But do you think that's what it was down to? Like you thought, because you say you're 97% sure that you would probably win that cup, so do you think you already thought it was guaranteed, it's in the bag, but it's only St Mirren?
But I think the fans do, but I know the players out there, and the players know that every game's a hard game, so nothing's guaranteed. But I just I can't put my finger on how in the league we can win every single game comfortably, and in the first game that really matters, it's the one we lose. There's something in that.
I think see if you went on and actually won that cup, right? You can say Celtic were out, and then the teams you've got left to beat aren't that hard, and you should be just winning
Hibs and
that.
Well, in that draw, usually got Livingston.
But I think
at Hampden, which is comfortable surely for a Rangers team against Livingston that's not on a 3G park, that's a comfortable win.
But I think if you went on to win that cup, and you could say, oh, you beat Livingston and you beat whoever in the final, you weren't really challenged, but see to get that title or get that trophy that you have not had for a while, then that brings more confidence to like your season.
No, I know.
It pushes you on.
Because I know a lot of Rangers fans are playing it down, right? Which I get, like, do you know what I mean? They're hurting because of the results, so they're going to say, oh, look at the table, or look at us in Europe, right? But obviously, as a deflection, like, to me, that...
I don't think, well...
Like, you can say, oh, like, fair enough, it's the smallest out of all the cups, right? But you win that as a complete mindset change for the full team.
But I think what you're saying with that is, yeah, we got knocked out the Betfred Cup, but at the end of the day, if somebody said to me, you don't win the Betfred Cup, you win the league, I don't care.
I know.
No, I get that.
No, I haven't won the league.
No, I know we've not, but that's what I'm saying. Is that what the players are thinking?
I understand it. Like,
how much did the players want to win the Betfred Cup? I want to win every competition.
No, but that's what I mean though, because it's like, these are like, right, well, the Betfred Cup doesn't really matter. I'm not saying this is what you're saying, this is what you're like, right? But you might be like, oh, the Betfred Cup, but we're still in the league, I mean, we're still doing well in Europe, and we've got the Scottish Cup at the end of the year. like you've got the 3 opportunities, right? But see if you had something to show for the good form in that cup, like it could get to the end of the season, you don't win the league, and then see, because you've done really well in the league, you've done really well in Europe, but you've got nothing to show for it. See, the record books will show that Gerrard's not won a trophy.
No.
If that is the case,
like he might have had like
that.
Like, at the end of the day, like, it's not like, cause see, watching that, like, I watched the Motherwell game with you, right, and the Motherwell got an early goal, shut up shop, like, rapid, right, but can you tell me that Rangers had one weapon and they overused it, and it was crossing?
But that's what we've done all season.
No, I know, but that's what I mean. So is that like maybe people starting to like, so it's like, if I can stop the crosses, like, it's hard for Celtic, right, because Celtic this season are notoriously bad for stopping crosses, and Rangers are notoriously good for scoring crosses. Like, do you know what I mean?
Stop netting,
but that's what Rangers did. Rangers played 70 minutes with a plan A, didn't have anything, brought on Aribo to one another, and then brought on Hagi, who started going direct. Straight away started going. Like, this is what I don't think. We'll move on to Motherwell, right? So I've already said enough about St Mirren. But I just want to say, see Motherwell, I hope them absolute nothing but absolute misery. I hope we get relegated, and I hope we get relegated again. And see after that, I hope we liquidate. It's an absolute embarrassment what happened at Ibrox yesterday. The goalkeeper was wasting time in the 26th minute. It's an embarrassment. Honestly, I have never seen anything like that in my life. They were 1-0 up in the fucking 6th minute, and they were 2 banks of 5.
It nearly what?
6th minute.
It nearly what?
I'm too half a minute.
No, but you're telling me, but it didn't, right? But it nearly, see if that did work. Motherwell played well.
That's an embarrassment.
It's negative football, but Mourinho's won leagues by negative football.
Mourinho also plays attacking.
I know, but
and knows how to score goals.
No, but they scored and shut up shop, so they just done.
That was embarrassing. That was absolutely like, I don't even think Tony Watt was a striker and he was playing
right. So what did you think Motherwell played well?
No.
Right, I think they did. I think they played well.
You think Motherwell played
well? It was obviously their game plan to shut up shop. They've done their game plan. Fair enough, Rangers like broke them down and scored 3 goals at the end, right? But Motherwell done well to stop what they did. Like, see when you look at the stats, right? No, the stats are like Celtic against Barcelona. Just stop.
That's what I was going to use as like an example. Like, see when Motherwell were playing teams like Rangers and Celtic, that is like them playing like Celtic or Rangers playing Barcelona.
No, but
sort of thing.
There's a difference here.
So
Motherwell never played well. They didn't play. Motherwell didn't play.
No, but they scored and
then
they defended well.
Motherwell had a tactic and done their tactic well. Motherwell got the ball, and as soon as they got the ball, they pointed it as far as they could.
That's fair enough. I'll give you that.
Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
It is anti-football, but see if you like, obviously they end up getting beat, so they didn't execute their tactics as well as they did, right? But they still executed what they did for 75 minutes.
Get the 3 points against one of the hardest teams in the league.
I get that.
See if they're playing St Mirren next week, they're going to just play their normal football.
No, but I get that. But see, you go 1-0 up in the 6th minute, you're sitting there going, maybe we can do this. To go 2 banks of 5 from the 6th minute on was embarrassing. I've never seen anything as bad as that.
What teams have?
I'm so happy that they came away with nothing.
Right, so what teams have came away with points against Rangers this season?
Hibs and Liverpool.
Right, Hibs obviously got the draw because they're actually a decent team, right? And then how did Livy get their draw?
We were terrible.
No, but how did they get their draw?
How Livy get?
They didn't. Livy didn't even score. They just started the game with 2 banks of 5 against Shoes and got a point.
That day we were terrible.
No, but see, I watched that game, right? But Livy's best chance was a 50-yard strike. Like nearly.
But Liverpool. Wow. Livy don't have a quality. Motherwell.
No, I know, right? But if Motherwell got 3 points or got a point even out of that, it's a win.
Well, they didn't. No. They didn't.
So
absolute right.
I think that as a Celtic fan, it's worrying that you can. So I didn't actually watch the Motherwell game. So did you not play that well? Or
no, they didn't. It's like you can only play as well as you can possibly play. I mean it when I say 2 banks of 5 and make their striker was playing right back.
See for one of Rangers' goals, all 11 players were in the box.
Like, it wasn't actually
that's a start.
Fair enough.
That's an actual fact.
That's a fact.
See at the end of the day, right, fair enough, all the goal is to take points off their team, right? And right, okay, they almost did it. Well, I say almost, right, it was like the 70th minute when we first scored, right? But fuck me. Like, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I've got a wee point for you, right? I'm not saying like worry is the wrong word completely, but has it raised your eyebrows slightly?
No.
The fact that you've conceded 4 goals in the past 2 games. I'm not saying worry because it's not a worry. Like 16 points clear. Do you know what I mean? Just conceding goals. If we're getting to this point in the state season, they're talking about conceding goals.
It's about time we started conceding some goals by the way.
No, I know, but is it maybe raised your eyebrows? Like, how have you conceded 3 to St Mirren and obviously 1 to a Motherwell side that posed no real threat apart from one attack?
But see the thing is, was this season, right? Apart from trying to give a hint, right? But usually if we concede, we're going to concede more than 1. And that's the way we are. See in Europe, see when we concede, we usually concede, Standard Liège scored 2 into us, Benfica scored 3 and then 2, Hibs scored 2, St Mirren scored 3. See if we do concede, it's like when the first goal's in, it like knocks us. Motherwell scored 1, but it was like we're already like 4-1 up, 4-0 up or something at the time. I just think there's something in there when we beat Motherwell at 5-1
Oh right, I thought I was like Motherwell scored first.
So what's that to do with like concentration?
No, I just think see when you don't concede a lot, right, and then you concede, and it's like, right, we're not really used to this.
Panic.
Maybe it's like panic, we don't know what today, start to freak out a wee bit, start to get a bit anxious, when it's like just relax.
But that's like, so like see, that could come into play later on in the season. So say you don't get a result and Celtic are chasing on your heels, then you might start conceding and then it'll like go into it, so it's like a confidence sort of thing.
And like the first points we drop in the league, but like the first game we lose, that's going to be the game after. That's going to be the most important game in the league.
Yeah, because I think
well, see, the thing is, I don't know if it like, because I don't know if you remember right, but see when Rodgers was in his first spell, like
he's on the
no, well, obviously I meant like first season.
First
like
season.
No one could suss out how to beat them. Right, and then what game was it?
Hearts.
No, it was Hearts.
That's fun, like
no, but it was Hearts. But they played a certain way that stopped Celtic doing what they wanted, which is like St Mirren stopped you playing with your fullbacks, and then obviously St Mirren won the game. Is that like, see when they found Celtic's kryptonite? Is that like Rangers' kryptonite? Like stop the fullbacks and it can change completely how they play.
With tactics?
No, it does.
That does.
Like I think if a month ago your game plan wasn't to stop Borna and Tav, then you were stupid as well.
No, I know, like, but more so
anyone with 2 eyes could see that everything came through Rangers.
I not understand that, but I just mean like, because obviously people said, "Oh, you try and do it," but there's actually teams that have set up and done it. Like St Mirren done it. Like they stopped the fullbacks.
I think it was Kilmarnock.
It could be me looking into too much, right? But
I was looking into it. I think just on Wednesday, or whatever, like, it was just terrible. Like, I don't know how it just didn't play well.
It's just a genuine thought that like, is it like if you can? I'm not, because it's not easy. Like saying a tactical, just do this. Like just stop Messi and Barca wouldn't win. Like, but like
easier said than done.
But see if you can actually implement a tactic and make it work. In the Motherwell game, right? I said it to you before Itten came on because like Rangers scored 1 and I stopped watching, right? But I was see if you bring on Itten, he's 6 foot whatever. He's somebody that's going to put his head on a ball, and then next thing you know, I heard him celebrate and walked through and Itten scored. Know what I mean? So it's.
But that was more. Itten was more positional, wasn't it? Like it was a tap-in header, but it had to be in the right position.
Aye, but you tell me that if you had like, Itten didn't play well against St Mirren, right?
I know they did.
No, but the main ones that didn't play well was Itten and Bassey. And that Bassey didn't have a good game.
Itten was the worst performer.
No, but he was like most notable because.
No, I'd say Aribo, Bassey, who else? Kent was pretty poor.
But do you feel like Itten and Bassey have been kind of used as scapegoats because they've both been whipped out the team?
No, because Itten doesn't really start at home to teams. It's always Defoe.
Why does Itten not start?
I don't know. It's just the way we set up sometimes. I don't know.
No, because like obviously Defoe's still an excellent goal scorer at the age of 38. He's got the fitness of like maybe a 33-year-old.
Probably higher than that. Like
35?
No, like 30.
I think that's slow.
No, whatever.
No, right, so a 30-year-old, right, at the age of 38, still got an instinct for a goal, right? But Itten's, what age is he? 21, 23 or something like that? Aye, so he's a young boy and you spend a couple of mil on him.
2 mil, I think.
Aye, should you not be seeing a bit more game time?
That's what I was saying earlier, though. The Rangers got so much competition that he has to be like 4th in line. Behind Roof, Defoe and Morelos.
And now he's coming and scoring goals where he's getting more opportunities.
And that's like the difference you have. Like, because we had Neil Lennon just kept on playing the same starting 11 and it wasn't working. But you've got players that you can rotate and then that Itten takes his chance and scores a goal.
I feel like even the day Celtic Griffith comes on and takes his chance.
No, he does.
So you have that as
But
well.
I've got
But
a
he
thing
keeps
about
going down,
Griffiths.
he keeps going down to fitness. How do you get fit?
Honestly,
Play
I feel
Exactly.
like it's honestly the biggest mystery. What is the whole thing about?
There must be behind the
Griffiths?
scenes
There's
stuff going on.
There's something. Because
No, but it's beyond the point of get fit, because like fair enough you say that and then 2 weeks later he's in the team. Like so he's
Right,
training
yeah.
every day, he's training every single day, that's his job.
Mhm.
He's not fit, so does he not last training sessions? Does he have to
I
leave
know.
training sessions because he's not fit?
Right, so see when you watch a game, right, and we're level or we're losing or something like that, right, and you think the players aren't performing well here, and you've got Griffiths on the bench to come on and make that impact, and see like that he did today, and he made it 3-2. I think he likes that responsibility. Like he's the one that comes on the pitch, and he gets the players rattled up. Like he enjoys being that guy, that kind of Ronaldo figure.
But he's I would say he's in the Celtic team, but would you not say he's a personality?
Yeah,
Griffiths, he's definitely a personality.
you have to give him comparisons to Ronaldo. I'm not saying that he's like fucking.
What?
He's obviously as good as Ronaldo,
You have
but
to give him
What Ronaldo are we talking about here?
Cristiano.
No,
no,
fuck off with
that.
No, see when like you watch that game like
You're
behind
running
the
absolute fucking
no,
thumbs.
let me see what I want to say. Right. you watch Ronaldo, right, and Real Madrid are playing shit, or Juventus are playing shit, right, but he's more done at Real, and then you've always got Ronaldo there to rely on. See when you've got Griffiths coming off the bench, you think Celtic are still having a chance here, because either from a free kick or just in about it, he's always wanting to score a goal. It's like a positive thing. Like he changes the game when he comes on most games off the bench.
I don't know if
Ronaldo influence. I'm not saying he's the same as Ronaldo.
No, I would
Not
say
saying he's
no.
better than Ronaldo.
I would
I'm
say
saying Scottish comparisons. Like when I say
No,
that Kante's like
I would
Sorrow.
I wouldn't say Ronaldo. I'd say more of like, do you know like where Chicharito used to come off the bench for Man U and he always used to score.
Right.
No, but
Like
Ronaldo
he
sounds
always used
better.
to score. No,
Ronaldo sounds better. Well, I personally just want to see what you think. I think the quadruple treble is harder to do and more of an achievement than 10 in a row. Because I feel like the 10 in a row is like it means so much
Holy Grail.
because Rangers have won 9 in a row and we've won 10 in a row, so we're better than Rangers. Like at the end of the day.
No, both won 9 in a row.
He's haven't won 10.
Both won
No,
9.
I'm saying if we win 10 in a row,
Oh right,
then we
yeah,
become better than Rangers. So
right,
that's
so
how the old argument is. But see if like Rangers has won 10 in a row, 11 in a row would be such a big achievement.
I don't know if 10 in a row is a big thing because it's better than Rangers. I think it's because it's a full decade of winning the league. And
No.
that decade then became...
Well, see, even at
Yeah,
that, like,
it is.
as like, see, like, obviously 10 in a row is a massive thing, right? But at the end of the day, it's only just because it's
It would be
back
better
to
than
back, like
Rangers.
just on a, like, it is really
So
costly.
this feeling the day you think
No.
personally is
No,
better.
no, because that's not what I'm
No.
saying. Because of the circumstances. Because see if we won 10 in a row, at the end of the day, is like shallow as it is. We are better than Rangers.
Well, see with the first time Celtic done 9 in a row, do you think people were talking about 10? No, they were talking about,
No,
oh my god, we done 9 in a row.
Exactly, that's what I mean. It's only good
So then, see,
because you've set it
so
up.
then see when Celtic won 9 in a row the first time, then Rangers were trying to get 10 and then didn't get 10. But I think it's just the pressure, because I've said it before, like, see, Rangers won 9 and then bottled the 10 and then won the year after. Do you think it like, because see, to be honest, see in Scotland as well, like that's a lot of pressure to be holding.
Like, think about it, we've been singing the 10 in a row song for like what, the past 4 or 5 years.
9
More than
years.
that.
You know what I
Probably
mean?
been since she's got like 3.
Like Brendan Rodgers here for 10 in a row. You know what I mean? So there has been a whole lot of pressure into it. So see if we fuck it, it's like you could just say it's a fan's
See,
fault.
the thing about
You could, but because there's so much like, see if we were just to play how we were playing, but because all the players know, and you can say they're not meant to read into it and all that, and they've got different mentalities, but I think it will play in your mind that this is the 10 in a row season, 100%.
Do you think that's a big factor then for this season for
I
Celtic?
think it is. Well, there's so much build up to it that, and even like players like, oh, don't leave till 10 in a row. It was always like a kind of, I think you've said this before, that it was like a guaranteed thing, but it's the fact that it's not guaranteed. There's been such a, the past 5 years has been building up to 10 in a row
For this season, for this.
for this full season.
What I will say there is what I think
Christmas, mate.
what I think Celtic need to do is, I think in January we think he saves Kieran Tierney for getting relegated to Arsenal.
Aye.
Oh, we'll be looking for a new club now, won't we?
Jesus Christ, man. just sitting and fucking steaming, man. Just
You need. Well, you
You're
haven't had
you're
this
sitting there
yourself.
drinking your bitter tears. That's what you're doing. Isn't it?
I'm not even start, mate. I'm not even going to say it again.
You didn't get it. You've not brought the same energy though.
I know I'm a wee bit down today. I
Cause-
can't. Listen, see, knowing that you've won stuff, it doesn't make me happy. So
I know.
you're sitting there all smug and all that. I'm just waiting for.
That's what I mean.
Wait for
Like,
the season.
all you're saying, right, is, don't get me wrong, see if I was in the other position, I would be doing the exact same. I'm not putting anyone down for this, right? But all you see the night you go on Twitter after Celtic win the cup, it's pictures of the table and all that.
Aye.
It's like, we're not talking about Rangers,
Aye.
so just deal, let us have our day,
Mhm.
and then on Monday we can all go back to work and it can all be the same thing. I don't, but this needs to be celebrated as what it is
Some achievements.
something that, like, because 10 in a row, right? See, even if Celtic done 10 in a row, it's not to say in like 50 years somebody else will be going for 11 in a row or matching 10, right? But a quadruple treble, see in the history of football, it's been done by one team, and it's Celtic.
And see what people say. See how people say about the tainted trophies, right? So the 10 in a row that half the time Rangers weren't even in the league, right? But see during that time, we didn't win like a treble. Or did we even win? We didn't even win a treble at that point when Rangers win the league.
Aye, so the minute Rangers come in the league every year, so
We
if
didn't
you've
even
won
win
a
a
treble.
treble when Rangers win the league.
For that, and
So
one
see if it was
reason
that
only,
easy.
and his name's Brendan Rodgers.
Aye, but it's still
Brendan
Neil Lennon's
Rodgers
won a treble.
What?
Yeah.
Neil Lennon won a treble.
Aye, but Brendan Rodgers'
Like
team.
right now.
But Neil Lennon still won a treble.
Aye, but I
Aye,
think
but
that carries over.
Do you think that's Brendan Rodgers'
No, because I was saying this.
foundation that's made Lennon?
I was 100%.
Obviously, it's a foundation,
That's-
but it's still
That's
still
what I
done
was. That's what I was saying to you earlier. Like, see if you think about since Brendan Rodgers left, what has Neil Lennon put into the Celtic team that's made it better? He's just kind of used the same.
But is it
The same team.
But is that the same point that, like, you're saying it's the same team, but who's telling me to do that? Because if it's me and I get given a new job and then I go, right, I want this person and this person because that's my background staff, and you go, nah, you're keeping him and you're keeping him and you're doing it this way.
No,
Okay.
but like Brendan Rodgers came in and completely revamped.
Because he was allowed to. Has Neil Lennon been
What's you're
allowed?
saying?
No.
Neil Lennon would have been allowed
No,
to.
but has Neil Lennon been allowed? Because he's not got any of his staff in, right? Like, see how before he had like Johan Mjällby and that in.
You said like 20 odd million in the summer.
Aye, no, I know, but how much of that is his decisions? Like, because again, like, I don't know if he's watched it. Like, see when you watch like the Spurs documentary, it gives you such an insight to football. Like Daniel Levy, he's sitting going, "Oh, we're going to sign in this player because I think he'll be a good fit to the team."
Aye,
It's like, how the fuck does he know?
No, but you see that though, and you see that the Mourinho influence. It's not Daniel Levy's influence.
No, I know, no. Mourinho
So-
attracts the players, but at the same time, see if
No, the
Mourinho.
coaching as well.
No,
Lennon's not
aye.
coached the team
But see-
better than Rodgers.
But see if you
like it's
like, see if you
worse.
could go like, "Oh, Mourinho, he's attracting Ronaldo to Spurs," and Daniel Levy goes, "We can't afford it. So what I've done is I've bought you this guy for
Aye.
Holland."
Well,
Do you
you
know-
can
like,
look
do you-
at
something like that.
You can look at it like that, right? That
But then-
Rodgers attracted bigger names because it's Brendan Rodgers, but I mean just like tactically and like the team that he's
Aye,
like
but-
who's he made?
But no, but see,
I guess
no.
he's brought in Frimpong, that was a good
No,
sign,
right,
good
but-
recruitment, but I don't think that's Lennon.
Yeah, that's the same thing, but like, you see when you look at Mourinho, what was the key thing? See when Pochettino left, Pochettino set up like some groundwork for Spurs, Champions League final, stuff like that.
He can
But when Mourinho came in, he came in with all his new staff, changed the full mentality about the team, whereas what Lennon got.
yeah, but
He came in with the same backroom staff, wasn't allowed to change anything. So, is he actually getting to take the training? Is he allowed to implement his tactics, or is it still, oh, we've still got a blueprint here for Rodgers, so we'll just keep going off this?
at the end of the day, he is the manager of Celtic, so anything that happens with the team comes down to him. It's
He's the scapegoat, but who's not to say the board aren't telling him what to do?
I don't think they're managing the team and setting up the tactics.
No,
and that.
maybe not like that in like training, but it could be because at the start it was when he first came in. It was I don't want because it's been said and documented that when he first came in it was play with Rodgers' style because that's got his fun in the league. So then he played it.
Exactly.
But how much of that's changed? Have they just still kept doing the same
If
thing?
he was such a good manager, he would implement his own style.
But have they trusted him to do that?
I don't think Neil Lennon's improved any Celtic player.
Improved any? So any of the players that were there, he's not improved any of them.
Like obviously they've got older, so they've got better. But like,
Aye.
I feel like maybe.
But that's it. See the same time, but like
see the way that Rodgers would influence. Like, see when Scott Brown was like there, right? And he was Scott Brown, but when Rodgers came in, he kind of made him into a better player, and he gave him a kind of.
But see, the thing is, I'm giving an argument to my own point, right?
Mhm.
Just because I was thinking about it there. As obviously I've said that how much is Lennon getting to do, but at the same time, Lennon, like, we beat Lazio back to back. Do you know what I mean? And, like, let's be fair, Lennon didn't really get credit. The players did, but then it always did the same team. The players aren't playing well, the manager gets blamed. And, do you know what I mean?
There was a period where Lennon was doing well though. See when he started playing the 3-5-2 and we were flying towards the end of the season, second half of the season last season. We were honestly, that was good. But since then, he's not really been up to it.
Because he's so bad this season.
Think so?
Aye.
Yeah,
I cannot think of anything to say.
Yeah, he has been terrible.
What?
Yeah, he has been terrible.
Is that
I just need to stick up there.
Honestly, I can't think of anything to say.
I think this is the most biased you've ever been.
This episode?
But it's good though.
I don't think I've been saying it. Have I?
It's what you've not been saying.
But I feel like
it's what you've not been saying.
You might have been.
Like,
you've not been praising Celtic.
Aye.
I feel like
because the other ones are so easy to do because Rangers have been winning, but I think because now you need to actually fucking praise Celtic. I think you're like I think what we could have come on with, like, obviously we started Celtic where it was unprecedented, whatever, and it's absolutely incredible what they've done. But I don't think you could. You just went, they won the cup, but it didn't play well.
I'm not going to come on here like I can't really praise Celtic that much. I just find like fair enough, we've won the cup and fair play, but I don't want to us at you.
Aye, so you're saying that I don't want to praise you because you like as if you're saying we didn't do it convincingly, but
I just don't want to praise you because I've been watching you win trophies now. You've won 12 trophies in the bounce.
Aye, so
I'm fucking fed up. I've seen you lift a trophy.
No, I get that, right? But at the same time, like, you need to how hard it is. Like,
I know.
But I'm not going to say anything like, you're like fucking honestly, that's unbelievable for you.
No, but it's from like because I think what the misunderstanding is that you think that because we won the quadruple treble, it's like it's reflective of this season, but it's not. This is obviously last season's cup. So we're celebrating the fact for last season we'd won 4 trophies in a row. 4
this is
trebles.
like it's like we're in like 2021 season the whole week, and then it hits Sunday and we time travel back to 1920 season. We let us live a moment in there. And then the Mora, like I said, we'll come back down to earth. And do you know what I mean?
We're not saying that this win today means that the new season. It's so weird saying this, isn't it? Because it's just, but the season we're currently in is not reflecting of that. It's reflecting of last season.
Switch the perspective. It's 2 Rangers fans sitting there, you're a 1 Celtic fan sitting here, and 2 of your pals are sitting there. What talk about a quadruple treble, and in the same week you've just been knocked out of cup to St Mirren.
Yeah.
All I can say is like fuck, I'm not that person.
So I'm not going to sit here and fucking be like, oh, I'm so fucking like. I'm
happy that
because I honestly don't give a fuck. I'm so bored of seeing you win trophies, and I don't want to see another one.
But we're just bored of losing now. This season's been shite, so let us enjoy something.
No, because you've enjoyed so much.
I mean, honestly,
you're saying that as if he's have the one. We've not won a trophy.
Every week I've watched this poor boy come in here.
Right. That's something I've had to come on every week of this podcast and talk about Celtic losing and how Rangers are playing really well. And then the first time you come on, Celtic win a trophy, you're just going, aye, well.
It's just that's it. You're saying aye.
It brings out your bitterness. I don't think it's bitterness isn't a good look on you.
What are you talking about?
I don't think it's a good look on you.
I'm not bitter. I just don't care.
Well, you
Yeah, I care.
By you not caring shows you really care.
Yeah, but I care in a way where I'm angry at Rangers. I'm not caring. I'm not going to be like, oh fucking see yous, man. I don't care for yous. I'm just angry at my own team. That's what I'm bitter about. I'm angry that we aren't that team. I'm angry that we don't cement our place in a semi-final.
Do you want me to get you a medium? Do you want me to get you a size?
No, fucking horrible fucking tits and a fucking horrible fucking team. And I'm fucking fed up. I watch these last trophies. And see if I'm fed up, I'll tell you what, the fucking Rangers Bears better been in the day.
The Rangers Bears?
Rangers Bears, Teddy Bears, better been in watching you lift that trophy. And so what, the fucking, everyone in that room should have been saying that's the last one they'll win for a while. And see if the one they're saying that, they know fuck off. I'm so tired of winning, watching you win trophies. If that was us today, a shite performance in the final, we wouldn't have won it. And yous did.
A shite performance though.
No shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like a back and forth game where somebody's going at you. I think
it's a one-off game.
What?
No,
but you still found a way to win.
I feel we've talked about the same things about 20 times today.
Well,
so on that note, see you next week.